And up next for Los Angeles, Sunshine Strawberry. Chris, it's been a good year for her, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the throw. And he's out on the tag. And he'll pull into second with two gone.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And there's a foul ball.
Ball, that's outside.
Strawberry working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. To third, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn, she's digging for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of her stick. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Runner at second. She's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. It's a bullet. It's not close. She's a dead duck at third.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to her when she gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are hitters that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Bunting for a hit. Sends it to first, and the bunt doesn't work out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Hitter, Trevor Larned. Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Foul ball there. Strawberry with another scorching run of play lately. Chris, she leads the way with the best batting average on the team. The 0-1. In the air, left side. Hernandez should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels.
One out, runner at second. Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. maybe the element of surprise was what came in, because she's not used to players running on her. And right there, still in third base, probably caught her off guard a little bit.
The catcher,
Strawberry stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
She made that look easy, keeping her bat in the zone on plane for a long time, Boog. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. The 2-2 on the way. Runner on the move. In the dirt. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. The Halos with the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Popped in the air. Left field. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels.
Next is the designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
The Marlins trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. She'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Ginkel is just one strike away. High fly ball, right field. Williams settles underneath it, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Strawberry played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
If she can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Just about to get started. Xavier Edwards now at the plate.
Baseman, number 9, Xavier Edwards.
And he lays down a bunt. Tosses to first.
Got him. That's an out.
Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Strawberry.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. And she's got a double.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but she got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Here's Mike Trout.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Here's a 1-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Norby. brings it in, and there's one down.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Matt Wallner, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Tap to first.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag as they escape the bases loaded jam. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now for the Marlins, Owen Casey. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. 0-2 now. Trying to bunt his way on. Whips it to Smith, and the bunt doesn't work out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Back in Anaheim, Sunshine Strawberry. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off her back.
Yeah, Boog, when she connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps climbing.
That one carrying, and boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
She's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack her, she finds a way to punish you. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
All loaded up. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. That's out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Lay at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. Now down by 2. It's 3-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again. She's getting the barrel to the ball. She's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Singing she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. Boog, I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So they're all loaded up. Sunshine Strawberry digs in now. 3 for 3. She's got a double and a pair of home runs. Rip, but it curls foul.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, Can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Too high.
The 1-1.
No,
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. And she's gone yard again. That's her third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 11-1.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within herself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, she does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
Coming off an absolute bomb in her last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on the move. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Matt Wallner, the next to hit.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. 1 run in already. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. And they extend their lead.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle. Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The 0-1, runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Struck him out looking. And that is a big first out.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Ground ball left side. Whips it to first on the run. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Strawberry really stood out in this win. Blasted off for 3 homers in the game.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Sunshine Strawberry went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Strawberry stepping in now, facing a Cy Young candidate. Is like trying to hit a marble with a wiffle ball bat. Ever tried that, Singy?
I have, Boog. It helps tremendously with the hand-eye coordination.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Now, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what she's been doing. It's made a big impact for her in recent games.
On the ground to third. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. 1 at second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
1 down. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Freed was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Haven.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Torres. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner digs in now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Swing and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, L.A. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Matt Schumann.
Back at Yankee Stadium, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Strawberry.
Ball,
Her
that's
home
out.
run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more on her team. And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa under it. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Zach Neto.
No outs.
Up next
Runner
for the
on
Angels,
second.
the catcher.
The runner scores from second. She's in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yes, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with her speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Hammered, base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan.
The third baseman, Brendan.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Strawberry digs in. They're in front, but that lead can shrink quickly, Chris.
Yeah, a little breathing room never hurt anybody, Boog. She's got the bat to supply that oxygen right here.
That's a laser base hit.
Right the ball.
So a runner on base to start the inning. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Runner on the go. Popped up. Sosa settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. One away.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Haven Smith.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now at the plate, Pavin Smith. The 0-2. Runner on the move. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He'll touch them all. His 23rd of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jose Caballero, the next to hit.
The right fielder, Jose.
The Yankees with the tying run at the plate. Here, the bottom of the seventh. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. The Yankees looking to rally. Ball to strike. The pitch. And there's a base hit to left. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. And he's out on the tag.
Up next for the Yankees.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Strawberry digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the air to left center. Bellinger has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. Angels 4 and the Yankees 3. This is Angels baseball on the show LA. So runner at second, 2 down. Brendan Donovan stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Ball game. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now, and to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run shot, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Bunting for a hit. Sends it to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Man at first, one away.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
She was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Trout.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
2 on, 1 out. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Tied up here in the early going. Goes down looking. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Mike Trout. Runner on the move. In the air on the infield. And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in, Matt Wallner.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Runner takes off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one lifted to left. Schumann under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-2.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Strawberry locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to her with 2 outs.
Yeah, she's got the right mindset. Just needs to stay within herself and deliver in this moment.
Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Runner around third. The relay. And he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. So runner at second, 2 down. And now batting Mike Trout.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Runner at second. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Payoff pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. And boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run blast. His 18th home run of the season, and they add on.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
The center fielder, number 11, Dalton.
2 on, 2 outs. And he lays down a bunt. Gets it to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Strawberry blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, she's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe she's giving it a second pull. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Popped in the air, left field. Schumann in position, and a quick out, number 1. Strawberry really stood out in this win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Sunshine Strawberry comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
Strawberry.
Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than she does this season, Chris. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
Find the ball.
So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And now batting Mike Trout. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Runner on the go. This one in the air. Schumann. And there's 2 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
So 2 down. Matt Wallner, the next to hit for the Angels. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the move. That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That is fifth, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That's to third. And the inning is over. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. First and second, no outs. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a pop-up. 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Drilled out towards left center field. Bellinger makes a nice running catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Drops one down in front of the plate. Tosses to first. One attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
All set for the start of the inning. Sunshine Strawberry steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, she's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give her. That's next level hitting right there.
Plate discipline and raw power, tough to teach that combo.
Yeah, no doubt. OPS tells the story perfectly, and she's their offensive engine.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But she stays tall, her top hand works extremely well, and she absolutely clobbered it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sunshine Strawberry. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because she can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. On the ground, and that's just foul.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They got 7 hits
on a line, and foul ball. Bounce to the right. They get the force. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
1 out, runner at first. Here's Mike Trout. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and she easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
She's really showing us the dynamic skill set she brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now she swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch her play the game.
Runner at second. That misses. 3-1. Estrada He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Next offering is foul back. And a payoff pitch to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Runners at the corners here, one away. Matt Wallner will hit next. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Max Schumann. 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Next for the Yankees.
The Yankees looking to rally. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. She's already homered in this game.
Strawberry.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Pick it up.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27.
Here's Trout.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hauls it in, 1 away. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Matt Wallner.
And the batter now, Matt Wallner. Strawberry, the runner at first with 2 gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hard hit, right side. Torres fires over to first. And that's the 3rd out. High to the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Angels lead it 7-4. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Bellinger up to hit.
Next for the Yankees.
The Halos trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. In the dirt. The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Smith. 2 down.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until...
Strawberry was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.